Hello UB-tubers, it is Gizzy Greenfingers here, and what you have in front of you is my Kojo no Mei in my homemade air dry clay pot. And as you can see, the air dry clay pot didn't do very well because it's been an outside tree. I've had it outside, and what happened really is I picked it up after it had been, well, there was a lot of weight in here, and I picked it up and a bit broke off. I sort of just moulded it back on, and that wasn't sufficient enough because I didn't waterproof it. So the pot's screwed, so I will need to repot this, maybe not today, because what I'm doing today with this Kojo no Mei is I'm going to be wiring these branches back down where I want them before all these buds start for next year with my flowers, for my blossom, you know. So I want to start to do this now before they get more developed, and then you knock them off. So that's what I did previous year. Like that needs a big bend, and I think I might need a big wire for that. That is a big bend, and that's a big branch. Same with that. I could either double up, but it's still quite, it's not much girth to the actual trunk, so I'm not entirely sure what to do as of yet. Now, as you look at this, I know what you're thinking. Look at the state of them leaves. What happened there then, Gizzy? Well, this is another tree that succumbed to drought. Small pot, I just forgot about, just hidden away, and yeah, it didn't take long, and like 30 odd degree heat, and it didn't like it. It didn't like not getting watered, so that is why it had lost its leaves a bit earlier than it should have. And I did think, oh no, it's going to die then, isn't it? It's going to die, but it's not, because if we look closely, see that? Little buds starting to come out all over. So even when wiring this now, I may clip a few off. Not on purpose, but it's difficult. Especially if you're going with such a thick gauge wire to try to train these wires back to where you want them, basically. So I don't need much, but I don't think a 2mm is going to be enough, but I may double up. So that's the first one I do want to wire, and I can do that with probably a 2mm. So let's move that back a bit. Let's do that. So that, this branch wants to go down to like that, and that one needs bending right down like that, and so on with all these other ones. So do I want to do the hardest one first? I don't bloody know. Yes, I do want to do this most difficult one first. I just want it from that to probably that. Could I get away with it? No, I'm not. Have I got anything thicker? Yes. How are you going to do this then, Gizzy? Well, I'm going to take it off the turntable. That is for certain. So it really winds me up. And you're trying to wire something and it keeps moving. So, how do you want to do this? Can you see what I'm doing? Not really. Is it going out of focus? Probably. Is that a better angle? Maybe, until my fat fingers get in the way. Yeah, if you've got really fat fingers, Giddy, you might have. Right, so do that. Do you want that? No, you want that. No, you want that closer like that. That down like that. You concentrating hard, he is. That's why you're into walking. That's a hard wire. That is a hard wire. You're putting the tree to its limits, basically, with that wire. By God, he's bloody done it. He's bloody done it, alright. See, this one, I can leave that now, because wiring that down, has brought that back down anyway, so put that off at a suitable pow. Right, so that first wire, let's bring it down a bit. So that's like level with the tree, isn't it? That's alright. That branch is okay. This one next. That needs to go like that. You get me? You get me? Now, I could probably get away with just wiring that branch there and leaving that for a different angle. Just leaving that one, but I think I might get away with 2mm for that one. So shall we pursue with the Kojo wiring? I've got a bit of indigestion, so if I burp, and so this probably the shipyard. Let's try and get that off camera. They just won't monetize you. Well, you won't get the views. Maybe you just shit, Gizzy, and that's why they just don't watch your channel. Maybe. Oh, by God, maybe. So how are you going to do this? I don't know. It's probably going to turn into a wiry mess again, isn't it? Maybe. You can't even see what I'm doing because my fat fingers are in the bloody way, aren't they? Right. Get that little leaf out because I don't want that there. Right, now to try to wire it down, you sort of want to apply pressure down as you wire down, because doing that, oh fuck's sake, get off. Doing that, I keep that shape like so. Voila, we are done. We're getting there. Will we be getting there? Now I'll do that. Bend that over a bit. You've got to just know the limits though, you know. You bend it over a little bit too much and then it's game over. For that branch anyway. Pow! Yeah. That's good. Now what's our next branch? Our next branch is he needs to go like that. Not a lot, but yeah, that's what's going to be going on. He's going like that. I think 2mm will do the job. Bob. Hopefully, if you use the technique of holding it down as you wire, I know the tree's going to look a wiry mess, but I ain't bothered about that. It's so slow growing. I mean, it is so slow growing. It's not going to be an issue, to be honest. I don't care if you can't see this one because I just don't care. Because I've got no hair. You just don't care. Because you've got no hair. Right. Like that. And then that around there. Watch out for those little buds. Cushy. What's that done? Oh. Is that one done? Just cut the excess off like that. Pow. Spot on. Spot on. Now we've just got that to contend with. Let's put it up a little. God, that's hurting my back. Hurting my back it is. Right, so where we go with this Kojo May? Well, that looks good. I'm happy with how that is going so far. That one can probably go to that, but I'm not bothered about that. I'm gonna get more of these like that. I'm not sure about that one, you see, because that's low like that. If I have that like that, that's going to be quite low to that. So I might let that go up in that direction as that is, to be honest. But that one needs wiring like that, over in this sort of direction. And I can get away with a 2mm wire for that one. Right, you can. So I've had this tree a couple of years now, I think, 3 years. Got it from, I think I got it from B&Q. No, I didn't. No, I got it off eBay. Nursery and eBay. What one did we say? That one, wasn't it? Yeah, that needs to just go like that, you see. So we get our wire, start wrapping around, and then he won't talk because he'll be concentrating too much. Right, so that looks like that. We've done it. Bloody done it. Oh, my back. I have to have a swig of shipyard just to sort the back out. And it's sorted. Right. Oh, that ain't going to work, is it? Like that. Ah, there you go. You do that. That bend that one at the same time. Yeah, it's got something going for it. Definitely. Right, so that's that one. Next one will be this little sod. and he's going to be wired down like that. So it's not in this vicinity, and there's a big enough gap from there to there, so when it grows out it's not going to be in the way of that one, you see. I'm just making it up, winging it. I might even get away with a smaller wire with that one, in all honesty. Nah, fuck it. I'll keep using the 2mm, I think. Oh, I've got that indigestion coming. Maybe it's the gas from the shipyard. The gas from the shipyard. Not the shipyard. Oh, you gotta be really careful not to get them little nodes. Yeah, I did think this was going to die, and it lost all its... I thought it was the air dry clay pot that I grew it in. After it broke and deteriorated, I thought there was some sort of chemical in the clay pot that actually good, isn't it? That affected the leaves and just started killing them off. But I think it's because it got neglected due to drought. It was very, very dry. Just have him off. I can't see what I'm doing. Pow! Right. Looking good. That is looking good. I'm happy with that. Got all those there. I think I might just leave the top. In all honesty. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. What do I do with that? Oh, just snap that off. I've just snapped that bloody branch off. For fuck's sake. And that's what happens. Yeah, he has. Do I want that branch on there? Yeah, I did. What if you bent that one over instead? God, you're asking for it. You could. Yeah, you could bend him over. And that one just heals itself. Well, it won't heal itself unless I sort of bind it together. That's a pity, isn't it? That is a pity. Yes. I might just get rid of that. So that is the branch that I have just broke. Can you see? Oh no, no, that's not good. So I'm thinking I may cut this whole branch off, and I'm going to wire this one into a crazy shape, which is taking it to the limits, as you can see with that last branch that just happened. But you ain't going to be able to bonsai if you don't torture trees. Pow! Me off. I'm going to put a bit of what bloody hell's that going then? Oh my god. So I just found my cut paste and we'll just apply a little dollop. What's that there is? A little dollop there. Pow, 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 pow. There you go. Just in case, just in case. It's not like a weeping willow here, but after you cut a weeping willow, you've just got to put the cut paste on because they just dry out so quickly. They do dry out so quickly. Right, so let's zoom you out a bit. So that's that done, and what we're going to do is we're going to be wiring that Cool. I don't even want to bend that like that until I start wiring, to be honest, because that is... I'm worried. I'm not going to lie. I am worried. Let's just pray. Let's pray. Pray. Come on, Goosey, you can do it. What are you doing? I'm trying to work out where I did another wire. Oh, it's going like that. Oh, right. Will one wire be sufficient enough? I think it might have to be. I think it will. I'm shocked about that worked. I'm going to continue this on that bit, if I can. Just like that, just so we can manipulate that as part of that branch. And then go down like that. Whoa, he done it. He fucking done it. He done it alright. I'll just clean up that last little bit of wire. Pow! I always think I cut the end, but I haven't. Oh, he hasn't. Oh, maybe that branch does need wiring now. I'm looking at that. That sort of one, let's go down there. I think I'll just leave those. Oh, that needs cutting off. He needs cutting off. Saying that, I've wired everything else. That sort of needs to go like in that direction. So yeah, that one will be getting wired today. This one here, that's going to be getting wired. That one? Yeah. Maybe both of those. They both need to go like that. Or you just wire that over like that. Oh, I don't bloody know. I want it like that. Yeah. I want that like that. 2 mil again. Let's see, yeah, a little. Don't know if that helps. I'm getting into this now. Swigger's Shipyard. Right. So that needs wiring like that. Well, I sort of want them both going like that, but I know what you're thinking. Look at the state of that trunk. It's just a wiry mess, yeah, but not worried. It can stay like this over the winter. Because I'm hoping that sort of train the wires up. Oh, what am I doing? That's crap. I need to train the wires up, the branches, sorry. What am I doing? I was concentrating then. Didn't hear nothing, did you? I know, Gizzy, you didn't hear nothing. Right, that's that one. And leave that like that. That can be trained at a later stage. I'll have a bit off that same branch. Pow! Ah. So YouTubers, I think we are there at the wiring stage. I don't think I want to pursue any more wiring as of yet. I'm saying that one does sort of need doing actually. Yeah, you need to train these wires, these branches. So yeah, that is going to get done. Oh, make your mind up, Gizzy. Yeah, it's going to be a wiry mess. Jason, I love it. He's anti-wire. He's anti-wire, all right. Clip and grow. He's been watching too much of Nigel Saunders. Clip and grow's all right if you've got the patience. And I'm sorry, I ain't got the bloody patience. I put the turntable on, so it's going to move about. As long as I don't knock any of these little buds off, that's the main thing. Leaves are fine, buds I don't want to knock off, because that'll be your flower blossom for next year. You knock them off, I don't think it's going to produce any more for that year anyway. So that can sort of get bent over like that, because you got that going on there. That one might even come out, but nothing's coming out as of yet. So that's what we got, YouTubers. That is my Kojo no May. So we'll do a few close-ups. That's my air dried clay pot that disintegrated. So I've got to either make an air dried clay pot, but if it's going to be an outside tree, there's no point. Unless you use an acrylic paint, which I did with one of my pots, blue acrylic, and that's been outside for my Mimosa Paducah actually, and that's done really well. So there we have it. That is what I've wired so far on my Kojo no May. We've got loads of different layers going on, which is good. We've got a branch inside starting. We got really closely, we got little buds starting as well. So I know it ain't gonna die, but it wasn't happy. Alright, wasn't happy. But that is it. That is my Kojo no May that I'm gonna try and bonsai, and it may need to be put in a bigger pot so it can get some girth. But if you've enjoyed watching this, then please do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ta-da for now. Gizzy Green Fingers.